Hello and welcome back to Morrowind Chronicles. We are here with Raylos in Old Ebonheart in the Mages Guild, and we have our duties for this alchemist to restock her shelves. We need 2 ornata eggs, 1 hamam root, and 1 amethyst. I think I'm just going to rummage around the shops here in town, and hopefully I can find those. I don't need the torch on anymore. And we'll just see what we can find along the way. And this is Tamriel Rebuilt. A very fun, exciting mod that expands the game onto Morrowind's mainland. And I highly recommend it. I don't play this game without it anymore. Of course, it takes a long time to load, which is the downside. Okay. So I think...
How can I help you?
We're gonna just stop into this street here.
Go ahead, stranger.
There's a lot of shops down this street.
An untidy tale comes to a sorry end.
Interesting. Let's see. That's very interesting. Currently have my dwarven long spear, which is pretty good. What kind of greaves do we have? Worm mouth greaves. Here we have Imperial Dragon Scale with a matching cuirass. I think it will stick with the heart wall for now, even though the Dragon Scale has a better armor rating. I would like to make use of this resist magic enchantment at least a little bit. We have our Kylo Ren helm, armor rating 26, which we may need to trade in for the Legion Cavalry helm. Of course, I have a very limited amount of money, so I'm not sure what all we will be able to get. That sounds fun. But first we're going to get the amethyst. And I don't see ornata eggs or a hamam root here. So let's see how much it would be total. And yikes. Well, I can trade in those. That's better. 398. So it definitely looks better. With those greaves, I just noticed I can sell you these shoes, which I probably should have been wearing to get a slightly better price, but that's okay. Just looking over my scrolls here. I'll hold on to those. Or I will at least sell them to someone who likes me a bit more.
Yes, friend.
Let's see. Still need Ornata eggs and a Hammam root. I really like the way these neck wraps look, but they take place, or they take the spot, the armor slot of the helmet. So that does not work for us, and they're light armor, which is not what we use. But those are some good enchantments on them. Okay. There's Kwama eggs. No luck here. Oops. That's weapons. That's probably enchantments, books.
Any time now.
More enchantments, more armor, clothes. I could try in here, since those are technically alchemy ingredients. Just mole crab eggs. There's a Hammam root. No Ornata eggs. Just want to double check. Yeah, we need 2 Ornata eggs. So we will go ahead and get the Hammam root. It's very cheap, thankfully. Once I get a lot more gold than I have now, I would like to buy or find some alchemy instruments.
Can you ask your question quickly?
Because I do want to do alchemy. And I know there's a master set at the top of the Mages Guild in Caldera, but there's a mod that I have installed that places the alchemist in Caldera right next to that alchemy set. So it's not free, which is what I want. I want to find a set or pay money for it. No such luck for those eggs.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
I wonder if I could just find them in random loot. Well, we may have to go exploring, because
All right,
that's
I'm listening.
much more interesting than rummaging through all these shops
Let's
and
hear it.
houses to find some. Although,
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
I will check this tavern over here. The Moth and the Tiger, maybe they have some food storage somewhere. Maybe downstairs, or maybe maybe she has some. Nope. Just Kwama eggs. Okay. So she's pointing us to Dondrill Village or Vool, which is past Dondrill. It's more likely to have some there. I'll just look in here quickly. And a Daedra Heart and an Emerald. Those are rare finds, especially at level 2. What was that? Adamantium ore, scrap metal. I'm tempted just to take all this. Wow. I know where to come if I need some rare ingredients. It's probably just rooms upstairs. So we're gonna head south. She marked those on my map. Southeast. Let's get my spear ready. Huh. I didn't notice that giant statue there. Where is that?
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Huh. I've never noticed that. This is Tamriel rebuilt in the wilderness. Not a lot of wild animals here. At least in this part. We got these Velks, which are not hostile. They make a cool sound. So this is like a necromancer's hideout, I guess. I played there with another character, and Raylos is way too weak currently to survive that ordeal, so we'll save that for another time. I should mention that the last playthrough I did, I recorded the entire, like all 21 episodes before I actually released them on the channel. That is not the case this time. I am releasing them as I record them. I don't know, I like that better, and also, I don't know, it's just, I just kind of do it whenever I have time, and yeah, I'm not on any kind of schedule or anything like that, so it's going to be kind of random, but that's fine. It's fine with me, so. Okay, we're in Dondril. Let's ask around. Let's check what he has. Nothing. Nothing that I would use. I still need to switch out my left gauntlet for medium armor. Let's see. Checking here. Unfortunately, no eggs. And no eggs. I keep accidentally jumping instead of moving forward. Maybe the bartender has some food. Chicken eggs. Guava eggs. No, or not eggs.
How are you today?
I think that's all the shops. I guess we're moving on. Unless I just randomly find some. By the way, I tend to look down when I quick save. There I go again. It just goes quicker when I do that. There's less that my computer has to think about if I'm looking down rather than up. I really like the look of this spear. I may enchant it at some point. Vol is this way. Here's Vol. And an ancestral tomb that we're going to try to explore. This may end horribly. It probably will, but we're still gonna try. Let's get my stamina back. Let's pull up some spells here. As a reminder, we are doing a sorcerer who cannot control his magic, so I have a random number generator. Every time I want to cast a spell, I essentially roll a dice, or roll a die twice, and the next two spells I cast have to be... So I'm getting ahead of myself. I assign a number to each school of magic, and whatever two numbers I roll, the next two spells have to be from those schools of magic. So I roll a 6 and a 2, so that's restoration and conjuration. Restoration is not exactly helpful right now, so I'm going to do resist magic and arm myself here. Going in, and there was a skeleton. We're gonna cast Bound Spear. And he took his time noticing me, which was very helpful. We're gonna explore first, and then on our way out, we're gonna loot everything. So next up is Alteration and Destruction. We're gonna cast Shield. Okay. And destruction. Let's try fireball. Nice. Next up is destruction and mysticism. So, just gonna cast a fireball again. That one is much stronger. We need mysticism. Guess we could do soul trap. Yeah. Oops, that's on touch. We'll use the soul trap ring. Whoops. Okay. Nice. Skeleton warrior. All right. There are no enemies nearby. I'm just checking to see if I have any of those unhinging scrolls. Got some gold in here. There's some raw glass. I'll take that. Nice torch out. Steel Tonto. I'll take that. Okay. I will cast open on this, but that's a spell. I have to roll for it. We got mysticism and illusion, which is most unhelpful. And we'll try light. Sure. And we got 3 pearls. I'd say that was worth it. Let's loot everything. There's an emerald. Definitely gonna take that. Sapphire. We'll leave the gold nuggets. Some heavy chitin. Okay. I am not sure if I can open this. I'd have to get lucky with the Unduce's Unhinging scroll. Unduce's open door is only 50. I could try to lock bash it. Let's see. Lock too sturdy. I disarmed the trap though. Let's get some of that health back. Alright, there's that. It's unfortunate that we were unable to get into that door. It's okay. We still got some good stuff. Definitely take that. I'll take the cork bulb route. Why not? Restore health is always good. Here we go again. We got illusion and restoration. We'll do this one. Now we can cast alteration and telekinesis just in case there's a trap. We got a couple of chitin axes. I'll take this one just to sell it. We'll check in here real quick. Nothing in those. All right. I'll do a restore magic potion. Okay, we've been told that there are Ornata eggs here. Put my torch out for now. What do you have, sir? That's a really good skirt. There's a gauntlet, but we need a left gauntlet. No Ornata leaves. We'll try the temple. I realize I just said Ornata leaves.
I don't think so.
That's not right, of course. Okay, she is only trading with members of the temple, which is bad for business, if you ask me. I'm not interested in joining the Civet Tong. Raylos's life of banditry is behind him. All right. No eggs, but let's see what you have. I can definitely sell you what I have. It's definitely helpful. All of your spells are more expensive than the gold that I have. Although I will make my own open spell. We'll do 60. Golly, that's expensive. Never mind. Oh, the joys of not having much gold. Wow. Okay, will you buy these? Never mind, you only have 32 gold. What about you? You know, for a town that is known to have ornate eggs, they really like to hide them. This shirt is worth getting. That's really, really good. It's really good. We're gonna see if we can get that. We can afford it. Just want to see if there's anything. Oh, I should have used that on the locked door in the tomb. Yeah, I'll trade that in to try to get a discount. So, fortify, destruction and alteration 4 points, and resist fire, frost, and shock. Always helpful. I need to sell that axe too. Of course, we're down to 80 gold. You won't buy these, will you? You will. Excellent. 218 gold.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I doubt you'll have ornate eggs. What about the civet tongue? Sounds like they rob wealthy traders. And it's disguised as legitimate business. Well, you're not gonna have Ornata eggs. Let's see here. Still need a left gauntlet or bracer, which you do not have. At least not the medium variety. Oh, I spoke too soon. Let's see. Left bracer, left gauntlet. I'll trade you and give you 7 gold. All right. We now have a full set of medium armor. None of it matches, but that's okay. Alrighty. What was that? Amulet of Recall. That is worth stealing. Absolutely. No one's around. Take the gold as well. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, bad. This is bad. I'm gonna pay the gold. Okay. How much did I lose? I'm not... oh, I lost all those soul gems. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, you live and you learn.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I'm down to 17 gold. That's bad. I can't even get everything repaired. This is bad. I would try to break in there, but I'm not sure if I can get away with it.
Make it quick, Outlander.
I just came for Ornata eggs. I'm sorry. Mole crab, here we go. We got him. Can I even afford it? Yes, I can. It's got all kinds of eggs. All right.
I will listen, Outlander.
Now, let's head back before we get into any more trouble. I thought I had a divine intervention scroll, but looks like I do not. So we're walking back. Probably would have been better if I had gone to jail rather than paying the gold. At least I would still have the gold. I think at this point it would have been worth it, because going to jail decreases a few of your skills. I have a possible bogey here. Never can be too careful. Yep. How much is your life worth? 500 drakes? I'm afraid I am going to disappoint you. Then die, fool. Alright, our spells are destruction and restoration. And he's just coming at me with his fists. Nice. We'll try. Actually, this one costs less. Do I have restore fatigue? I do not. But he seems pretty weak. I will take your gold. I will take your shoes. I will take your potion. Might as well take that. It's worth 75. I'm now up to 13 gold. What time is it? 12 a.m. I still have this sapphire I can sell. Let's see if anyone in here will buy it. She has 150. You have 70.
You have my blessings, Outlander. How about a potion today?
Okay. Well, no. It's more gold than she has. I will give her those shoes. As I jump for joy. And we're heading back. In the pouring rain. We've fallen on a little bit of hard times, but I think we'll bounce back. I should be collecting alchemy ingredients. I plan on being an alchemist, although I'm not one yet. Back to old Ebonheart. As laggy as ever.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Go ahead, stranger.
Made it back. Let's see. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this ring.
All right, I'm listening.
All right. Okay. Let's see, I think the guy upstairs will give me a little
Is there something?
bit of gold to ease my burdens from replenishing the supplies.
All right, I'm listening.
I'll take 25 gold.
Is there something I can do for you?
I have the finest spells.
I need to sell the sapphire. She should have more than enough. Anything else? I don't think so. Will you buy this book? Thank you. That is more like it.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Alright, I'm almost afraid to ask, but do you have any more duties for me? Doing a report on the four types of Morrowind liquor. Can you help me? I need Mazte, Sujama, Shane, and Grief. Find them in any tavern in Morrowind. Okay. Let's put my torch out. Let's take a rest.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Okay.
Help.
May have to go back to Vardenfell for this. I'm not sure. I will replenish my soul gems since they were taken from me. Take these scrolls. I'm not gonna say no to free potions. I guess we're gonna search around. Search around for some drinks.
Good for the Empire, good for all, eh?
It's a foggy morning here in old Ebonheart.
So what's this regarding?
There's some Shane, I'll take that. Okay, that's one down. How about
The Nine
Anytime.
and the Empire, citizen.
these not so nice Dunmer in here? Even though I am a Dunmer, they don't seem to like me. Doesn't look like anything. go shopping again. Here we go. Mazte. Grief. Sujama. I think that's it. I have Shane, however you say it. The other 4. Let's take off my helmet since I'm in town.
Speak freely, friend.
That was considerably easier than the last one.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Whoops. She doesn't have any rewards for us. Archibald may have some. It's her actual report. I might need to remind myself. Nice. What this guy
I
has.
must be going, so if you could make it quick.
He has soul gems. It's helpful. Nothing I need right now. Actually, what spells do you have? Got some exciting conjuration spells.
Is there something I can do?
Okay. Can you advance me? Nope. There's a new mage in town. Ernandre Nerman. He set up shop at the fountain. He's peddling magical wares. This isn't illegal, but technically it could interfere with the Mages Guild trade agreements and such. Okay.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
So we need to hire him. So to avoid all the fuss. So the fountain is over here.
Time to talk? I've a few minutes.
Here he is.
My magics are the equal of any Telvanni, and my manners are better.
Okay then. What do you have? More stuff I cannot afford. Okay. I want you to join the Mages Guild. Okay, I have to buy a ring apparently. I'll take it. Okay, I guess that's it. This ring, golden glimpse. That's. I mean, it's not even worth selling. Golden Saint for 1 second. No thanks.
Almost didn't see you. The Nine and the Empire, citizen. Go ahead.
I'm glad I see you well, Sarah.
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
Okay. Actually, maybe you can help here. This woman is having trouble with her brother. You handle it. Sure thing. Apparently he's lost his mind. Okay. Could use some help with my brother. Something's wrong with him. Something magical. Someone's gone and tampered with my brother's mind. Okay, he's overlooking the harbor. So he's over there. I wonder
Go ahead.
if I can get up here. There we go.
Walk with Stendar, citizen.
I'm hungry. I'm here. You want me to follow you? Feeds me sometimes. I guess follow me. 2 loaded down. Maybe you should take off your armor. I don't see any pack. Khajiit sold him an amulet. Weird things have been happening ever since then. He sounded more than confused when I spoke to him. He even mentioned something about an amulet and a Khajiit trader in town who sold it to him. Okay. Let's go talk to that Khajiit trader.
Time to talk? I've a few minutes.
What do you have to say? It's that same guy that sold us a ring. Stays at the Moth and Tiger. Okay, let's go talk to him.
What's this about? The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
My magics are the equal of any Telvanni, and my manners are better.
Well, let's go.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Go over to the Moth and Tiger over here and see what's going on. Guess we'll open some doors here. Huh. I searched Irander's room, found a guar. Alrighty then. I guess we'll go back and talk to him.
Whatever you want, within reason.
Of course.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Okay. I confess, I was attempting to create a breakthrough in telepathy. Okay. Killing the guar would break the spell. Bildem will be back to his old self without that animal dumbing him down all the time. Probably.
My spells are potent and affordable.
Okay. I don't want to kill the poor guar. I guess I have to, though. Sorry, buddy. I did this without resting first. It was a bad idea. Okay, he should be better now. Take that.
If I can help, I will, but don't...
Emperor, king, and god.
See how Bill Dam's doing. If I can get back up here again. Oops. Feeling much better. Alrighty.
How are you today?
I now have 2 of these. Yes, I could sell them. Huh. I guess that's it for that quest. Okay. I haven't seen Astian Lothair in a couple of days. Go find out where he is. Our promising new apprentice. I asked him to enchant a pair of shoes I had just bought. Instead of going invisible, my feet started roasting like guar meat. Really useful. Word to the wise, don't drink and enchant, journeyman. You'll probably find him in a bar somewhere.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
Heading back to the Moth and Tiger, it seems.
The Nine and the
stranger,
Empire.
Whatever you
time
want.
is short, so...
Within reason.
Okay. Chairs are floating. That's nice. No more wizards allowed in here ever. Comes in, eats some drinks, says that the prices are too high. Threw him in the street. He fell in the well. All right. Oops. Gonna check the wells. I think there's one over here. I think there's also another one out back. Oh goodness. I did not want to do this. I'm just gonna give him gold.
Die, fetcher.
Okay. Okay. Oh, bad. This is bad. Ow. Okay. Okay. Let's slow down for a second here. Let's rest up. Okay. Spells are alteration and illusion. I was not ready for that. Alteration and illusion. We'll be doing shield. It's definitely going to be helpful. And illusion. I'm going to try paralysis. Nice. Let's try frostbite.
Great.
Ow. Okay. Let's restore health. And where's that ring? Ring of toxic cloud. Take that. That thing hit hard. Take his gold and his gems. All right, where was I?
Help! Help!
Hello? There was a conjuration accident. I fell here last night. He has fallen inside the well. Okay. I'll bring you a magical item to help. Zesichivia back at the guild has a buoyancy ring. We're gonna... I thought I was gonna take his armor and sell it, but it's not that worth it.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
So she is downstairs.
Friend?
Do I have to buy it? That's lame. I don't even have enough gold. Well then. You don't buy that item.
Look at my selection and let me know if anything interests you.
There's some gold. And I'm gonna sell
Friend?
her those amulets. Nope, she only has 100 gold. Sell her one of them and then buy that and then there we go. So it only costs 68, which is not bad. That ring of toxic cloud is quite good. Alright, you fool. Okay. Saved him from the well.
Do you seek an audience with me?
Okay. Alright, we got some kind of potion. Apparently it does levitate and two other things. Okay. He has no more duties for us.
You want something?
She does. One of our apprentices, Miss Ryle, has gone missing. She was sent to explore the cavern of Gond, occupied by a necromancer. After his death, it was suspected that Gond might contain a repository of soul gems left behind by the late necromancer. Okay. It has been some time since she set out on her assignment. Please go to Gond and find Mr. Ryle. Report back to me with any information. Alrighty.
Do you need something?
I need to rest up. And And
A Mages Guild journeyman, I see. Welcome.
do you have any idea where this is? Located across the Thur River, west of Old Ebonheart. You can cross the other side via Almasthir to the south. Follow along the river. Eventually the road will pass through the Oran plantation. See a clearing. If you pass under a rock arc, you've gone too far. Okay. Okay. Alright. And that sounds like something we will do next time. This time we fell on some difficult times, but I think we've bounced back a little bit, and we've been plugging along with the Mages Guild, and we'll continue next time. See you then.